The WASH Bottleneck Analysis Tool, or WASH-BAT, is an analytical tool that facilitates a comprehensive assessment of the enabling environment in the water, sanitation, and hygiene subsectors. The tool, designed by UNICEF, supports the development of costed and prioritized plans to remove the bottlenecks that constrain progress. The tool assists a user to assess the key enabling factors for the WASH sector to develop, identify bottlenecks that constrain sector progress, propose sequenced activities for the removal of bottlenecks, estimate resource requirements and costs of bottleneck removal, identify gaps in existing sector funding and propose priorities for utilization of additional funds, and link bottleneck removal to increases in WASH coverage and broader development objectives. The principal user of the tool is expected to be line ministries responsible for water, sanitation, and hygiene. Let's take a quick look and see how it works. First, on the setup page, you need to select the calendar year, country for which the analysis is being undertaken, and the level of analysis, for example, at national or subnational level. These options are all available using a drop-down menu. You can also choose whether to use national coverage data or data sourced from the Joint Monitoring Program for Water Supply and Sanitation. Now you're ready to start the analysis. And this begins with an assessment of the enabling factors, which are scored using a set of corresponding criteria. Enter values in the award column from 0 to 1. For example, 0.2 would be a very weak performance, while a score of 1.0 represents an ideal situation. Once the scores have been entered for each enabling factor, the next screen presents a summary report of scores that can be compared across the subsectors and levels. The color coding of the report follows the traffic light system, with red indicating a significant bottleneck, amber a moderate problem, and green meaning that the enabling factor is satisfactory. The next step is to identify the bottlenecks and the activities required to remove them, and who is responsible for carrying out these activities. The user will estimate the costs of these activities, assess the funding available, and prioritize the most critical activities. The tool will then generate the funding requirement report and the activities summary report. Why is the WASH-BAT important? Because it allows you to analyze the complex enabling environment process that determine how effectively human and financial inputs are turned into sustainable access to water supply and sanitation. The tool provides a rational, evidence-based approach for formulating an investment strategy that meets multiple sector aims of efficiency, equity, and sustainability.